Live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Just wait for somebody to pop in. Thank you for joining in the red corner. Thank you, Trace.
Is this getting uploaded on your channel then after?
Yeah, it'll go up as a normal video after. Whether people jumps in or not. Oh, we've got two people. Hi up, whoever you are. Thank you for joining. It's just going to be well, alive really about what's happening at Oakwell. Talk about going off rails at minute. But before I get into that and my thoughts, thanks for the main sponsors, Barnsley Sport and Oakwell Sandwich. So thank you to them. 3-6. That's it. I've got to go back to read what I'm.
Do you feel like you have to push up your glasses?
I've done that today.
Yeah.
And there's been out there. It's just a bit in it. I hope, Lenny, mate, you're all right. Thank you for joining, pal. I hope you saw that little video that I put on the channel for you against Charlton game. I'm going to touch on that game myself, obviously from a Barnsley perspective. Thank you for joining. It's always good to have other opinions of different clubs, especially teams that's battered us at minute. We're not playing right good at minute is Barnsley. Yes, thanks for putting it on your chat. No problem, mate. No problem. Honestly, I'm more than happy to do that anytime you want. Obviously, you know, as and when we play each other, which I think more than likely it will be next season. I'll be honest, I think we're going to blow up playoffs. Yeah, I don't think we'll even reach them, if I'm honest. That's me true feeling about it at minute. We've just gone off at rails. Not looking forward to games at the moment, are you? I'm not, mate. Well, I say I'm not. I don't get me wrong, I do like watching Reds. I'll always will do, regardless of how we're playing. I always like going to Oakwell. That'll never change. It's just very, very disheartening how we've just pressed self-destruct button, really. I'll do it again when we play each other again. Yeah, cheers, Lenny. Honestly, you're more than welcome to join channel. I'll promote you as much as I can. I'm not a big channel of Barnsley Football Club. But yeah, whoever's watching for another perspective on the Charlton game, have a look on Lenny Tucker's YouTube channel. It's also on this channel as well, about when we lost at Valley. But yeah, we're just going off at rails. I personally think some players has get up. If I'm completely honest, if a vote was held at start of season, 90 would take position now. Performance. I do get where you're coming from, Dave. Honestly, do. I'd have took playoffs any day, but if we lose Saturday and week after Lincoln and Oxford play each other, I think we could actually drop out at playoffs. Performances, I personally don't think we look like a team near top. Something's happened. I don't know what it is, whether it's confidence. Like I say, some players I personally think is just down tools. They know that they're going to go at end of season. I'm looking at players like Kane, Cole. I'll put Williams in that bracket as well. They're not going to be there next season. whether we go up or we stay down. It's as simple as that. And I think you can see that, not just in them players, but in other players as well. Whether Collins is going to still be there for next season remains to be seen. I personally think if we don't even get 8 playoffs, for us as a club, I think it will be a season of failure. Honestly, do. Going back to Charlton game, difference up front compared to what we've got, and Alfie May for Charlton, it was a different class, absolutely different class. Knows where net is. There were talks for him coming to Oakwell when we had Duff, but I bet we never even approached him because probably there's no sell-on value, and that's what it is. And I think that's what's again not helping us this time. We've got players that we've only just signed this season, and some been sent out on loan. Looking at bench, I'm not too confident on strength of our bench as well. I've said before, we've been lacking for a long time now a player that we can see coming off at bench who's going to change game, and it's very, very evident at minute. Like I say, I can only say how I personally feel. I don't think we'll even make playoffs. I honestly don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that last game and we blow it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we keep it playoffs and go all the way, but at minute, I just can't see it at all. I'm sorry, but I can't. Collins should stay. Stop chopping and changing management. I agree totally with that. Look at players we lost last season and he came late. I totally agree. I've said to Maddie, I personally like Collins as a manager. I do think he gets his team wrong quite a bit, and also subs, if I'm honest with you. But if we're going to keep him next season, regardless what division we're in, club needs to back him. It's as simple as that. I have seen on social media, I think it was after Charlton game as well, some fans wanting Collins gone. I think that's a bit drastic, and it's not going to happen, especially at this time at season. But it's not just Collins. I think it goes further than head coach. And like I said, you've got to, you've got to put most of the blame on players as well. You can have best team in the world, and after the step over that white line, it's down to players. And like I said, I do think a lot has packed in, whether that's been a bit harsh or whatever, but I honestly feel like that's what's happening. And I'll be honest, I can't honestly see where his next point's going to come from. I thought we did or played not very good as well against Stevenage. Watching that game, it was awful. It really was. I personally thought we needed to win. Pressure's on us. We're starting looking back now rather than up, and it's not good. You in 5th at the moment. We are, mate, but I think there's about 6 points, and we're not in good form at minute. And like I said, if we lose on Saturday against Reading, and other results goes against us, there's going to be note. And 6th and 7th play it week after Oxford versus Lincoln. So we're not guaranteed playoffs. And form that we're in, I honestly can't see us doing much, if I'm honest. I honestly can't. I think we've been poor for quite... Well, I personally think it was after the Bolton game when we drew against Bolton at home. After that, we've just not looked like same team. I don't know. I don't know what's going off. Whether something's going off, behind the scenes. Again, that's rumours in background. I don't know. But to me, it's not looking good. I thought it was painful to watch me that Stevenage game other night. It was poor, and I thought Stevenage deserved the win, like Charlton did other week. It's not good. We're not playing pressing football like we started off doing. I know we've got different players from last season, but I don't know. Style of football's awful. Does that go back to Collins? But he can only work with what he's got. I don't know. Like I said, I can only say I feel I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and never do on this channel. If we play crap, I'll call it out, and if we're playing well, if we absolutely batter Reading on Saturday, I'll praise them. But at minute, it's very, very tough to praise what he's seen. I think only positive I've picked up on in the last 2 weeks is probably Adam Phillips scoring, being on score sheet in last 2 games. But I don't know. Let me know what you all think. I might be being too harsh, but no, it's not good to watch at the minute. I don't think Roberts as well. I don't think been as good since he's come back from injury. So, does he know that he's not going to come back to us after his loan spell? I really don't know. Going back to your lot, Lenny, Charlton, we've got Cole, McAtee. McAtee's a good player, but honestly, I think he's been a little bit hit and miss at the minute. And we've got Cosgrove. I think I'd stop either at minute Cole or Cosgrove for Alfie May any day at minute. We're dropping Herbie Kane as well. Obviously there's something going off there as well. I know, they said that the rest of him because, he's played a lot of games, but in the day that's what he does. He's a footballer. Again, I think there's something going off there. I think, they just tried it season out till I really do think that's a lot to do with it at the minute with us. Reading's not going to be easy on Saturday. It's one of them games where I'm not quite sure where they are actually at league. Reading, I don't think they've got much to play for, to be honest. Let's have a look. Reading 17th. So yeah, they're not going to go down. So again, tricky game on Saturday for me. I don't think they're going to go down, and they're definitely not going to get in playoffs. So they've got naught to lose. They've got not really much pressure than as what we've got. So it's going to be a tough game on Saturday. Who have you all got, Lenny, on Saturday? Players look like they're on the beach. Yeah, absolutely agree. Defenders keep bypassing midfield. Well, they did that away at Burton, mate, apparently. Playing long ball, especially De Givney, and it just wasn't working. Bypassing midfield with those lobs over the top after a dozen side passes, and the ball keeps coming. Spot on, absolutely spot on, Jed. I've said it before, modern game where like teams in League One now playing it front back. I really don't understand what teams get out in it, because as soon as we do it, other teams on us straight away. We're just putting ourselves under pressure. And yeah, we ain't got players to play it long ball up front. I don't care what anybody says. We just ain't got players. I don't think we have since we had Kiefer Moore, if I'm honest. He could, he will complete strike for me, out ball up, finish, head, take players on. But I just don't think we've got players. Sorry about this, but please can you look where Charlton are in the league? Because due to right, okay, will do, pal. Let's have a look. Charlton. Oof, I've got my contacts in and it's hard to take a minute. Charlton, you're 15th, mate, on 51 points. So Charlton's a team that I always think are going to do well and be top 6 at least, but you never seem to do for some reason. But then again, you nobody's got a given rate to, you've got to earn it. But I always think Charlton should be higher up than where they are. Think we're doomed now. I can see us losing out on playoffs. Yeah, I've said exactly the same, Sean. Unfortunately, I do agree with you. As much as it hurts to say, I don't think we'll even make playoffs. Where we're going, I think we'll mess about, and other teams below us, I think they'll catch us up. We're putting ourselves under pressure, and like I said before, we're just not playing like a team near top. I personally think it's a bit concerning. We're not Man City. No, and it's not just us in League One. I don't know where it all comes from. I get it when Premier clubs play it from back, but League One, sometimes you see in League Two as well, play it from back. I really don't understand it. And this way, it's a goal kick, and you've got 2 defenders standing at either side at keeper, and you just tap it. What's wrong with your old-fashioned goal kick? Just put your foot through it. I don't get it. I just do not get it at all. I might be old school, but I just don't understand. No clue why, but see you later, Trace, but we've had a terrible season. I agree with it should be higher. Playoffs were expected this season. I expected to be in the playoffs. I always think Charlton and League One, I always think, don't take this wrong way, but you'd be to a strange team. You should be a lot higher. I don't know what's going off there, but whether you like us, you're just not getting players in. I don't know, but yeah, I'm surprised you're not challenging for at least a playoff spot. And I think what's very, very frustrating as well, from my point of view, I don't know about other Barnsley fans on here, but it's been a pretty poor League One. All due respect to certain teams. And I think next season, League One, it's going to be very, very tough. Charlton are safe now, so no pressure on Charlton. I think they beat us 2-0. It was 2-1, wasn't it, mate? Didn't Phillips score? I think we got a penalty, didn't we, at Charlton? I think Adam Phillips scored for us. I'm sure it was 2-1. Then obviously it's the same result at Stevenage. What's your score prediction for Saturday, Sean? I don't even know where to start on score prediction, for Saturday. In fairness, I don't even know what my predicted team's going to be. This is another thing. This late stage at season, I'm on that fan hub where you predict your team, and if you get it right, you get points and whatnot. I still find it difficult now to find what team is going to pick. notes being said about us. What's that? What is it? Damn on about Saturday. Yeah, it sounds like John Stead as well. Obviously, assistant coach has been. I think he's been fined from FA as well, any or EFL, sorry, regarding that bust up on touchline as well. We lose 2-0 Saturday. I think it's going to be tough, pal. I always said on me score predictions, and it's weird because we are at playoff spot, but we're always going to concede. And I don't know if they get if they get first goal, I can see it turning quite a bit toxic at Oakwell on Saturday. Our fans said that the goal is to survive relegation. Don't know why next season we're pushing for playoffs next season. We've got an amazing manager, and I'm sure he will bring in to survive relegation. Charlton, wow. Yeah, you should be. I always put you up there in League One, and I'm always a bit surprised when you're not there. You'll probably be in my top 6 prediction next season, definitely. And you should be really, but like I say, no club's got a given rate. It's all down to players, manager, and what investment your club puts in, which we know about that as Barnsley fans. It's that's a sore subject at minute at Oakwell, putting money into squad, into side. I mean, we've got that Grant on loan from MK Dons. He's sat up bench. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why fetch somebody in on loan for remaining games each season? Just stick him up bench. I really don't understand. Rebuild again next season. A lot will leave. Is what we bring going. I think it's going to be a rebuild season anyway, Sean. Even if somehow we do stay at playoffs and win it, Cole will be off. Devante Cole, he'll be going anyway. I'm 99% sure Herbie Kane's going to be going. I think Williams will go. I won't be surprised if Cadden goes. I think we might need a keeper as well, because I don't think we'll sign Roberts full time. I don't think we'll go down that route. I think Killip's out as well, second choice keeper, but I don't rate him. I don't want him as first team keeper. Who else is there? I think like fringe players will go as well, probably like Marsh and other, I can't remember his name now, Ackroyd, players like that. I think there'll be a mass clearance at end of season. I honestly do. You know what? Sometimes it's not a bad thing, but I've always said players come and go in football. But again, the key thing is it's how you replace them, and that is the major concern at minute. It's how we're going to replace them. I mean, are we going to get more players from America? That's not proven. That's going to be a big gamble. I know before Pines got injured, I thought he was doing all right. I don't think he went out, spectacular, but he's a solid defender, but still green, still raw. I think we'll see it best from next season. Well, I'm hoping we do anyway. I can't see any difference next season. Sell best players and bring in lower league players, and again, that's what we always seem to do in it. Whether they'll go down loan market more next season remains to be seen. I don't know. It's it's going to be interesting, put it that way, but it always is, isn't it, when you're a Barnsley fan? It's never boring. You know, we never seem to be like, you know, everything's done. You know, I mean, how many weeks ago was it when we were back 2 points off at second spot? Now look at us. We're looking over his shoulders, seeing if we can stay in the playoffs. Now we always got hardest way. I just think that's the Barnsley way. But this summer coming, I think it's going to be a big summer, definitely. Like I say, I might be being a bit too harsh, but honestly, that we lost games and points to lower leagues. Again, Sean, totally agree. Our home form this season has been diabolical. Games that, you know, look like home bunkers, they weren't even close, were they? Not just like the odd one goal or lucky goal. Sometimes, you know, even again, all due respect to Lincoln, when we got absolutely battered against Lincoln, it's home form has been atrocious. And yet, you know, they're trying to push season tickets out already for next season. It's not a good advert, definitely not. This new sporting director looking at Europe, so I wonder how Julian is going to deal with that. Yeah, there's probably going to be some players in from Europe as well. Again, there's not wrong with that, but you know, we've got to get quality. We can't just carpet bomb a random club in Europe and hope that we just get a rough diamond. Sometimes it works, but not always. It's like Iseka, for instance. I forgot all about that sporting director, if I'm honest. The interesting quality of players that we're fetching now. Now we've got him in place. Like I said, I won't be surprised if we get a few more players in from America. Julian upset a lot of fans, telling them to stop booing at matches. Yeah, I saw that. Again, if performance had been there, I mean, I always stop till final whistle. I never go, regardless how many goals we down. I'll always stop. But if they played absolutely crap, I don't stand up and clap them because, you know, they don't deserve it. Simple as that. But again, going back to being honest on channel, if they deserve it and they've played really well and they put a shift in, and obviously I will clap them off. But paying public, you know, they've got a right to express their feelings. It's a lot of money now, football, and if you don't see players putting effort in, which again I personally think we ain't seen that by all players in the last couple of weeks at least. Every fan's got a right to voice the opinion. It's like when they were chanting Neil Collins, you know, it's football. They've got every right to, especially at away matches, because, you know, Costa matches now is just stupid, especially at third tier English football. It's a lot of money to get there and also get in. And, you know, if your team aren't performing, like, you at least expect them to. I mean, we can't win every game, and I get that, but when effort in being put in, you've got a right to voice your opinion. From Bolton game was very bad. I think after that game, mate, after Bolton game, I don't think we beat the same team. I really don't get what has happened after that game. At their place, away at Bolton, I thought we played brilliant. We played really, really good football at Bolton. In fact, I thought we were a better team. But after when we drew at home, we've just not looked like the same team at all. And there don't seem to be any signs of improving as well. I think that's another concern as well. But there we go. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Score prediction for Saturday against Reading. I can see it being a draw, to be honest. I think a 1-1, which is going to be no good for us. You know what? I'll go for 2-1 to Reds, I think. Again, I don't think we'll concede. I honestly do. But I'm going to go for 2-1. But I've got a feeling that it's going to be a ball draw on Saturday. My son's saying I am really considering renewing. Collins isn't helping by saying on Radio Sheffield, Collins, I can't remember who it was against now. I think it was a home game. Can't remember who it was. Then Josh Earl came on and he said more or less same thing. It was like a copy and paste thing from what Collins said, and that proper wound me up. That just say that, you know, teams not performing, they're aware about it, aim to put it right. Not that we thought we were better side when clearly I must have been watching a different game, because we weren't at all. I'll be looking at players who come in older Reds. We need experience. How many times have we been saying that now of it? A couple of seasons, but we don't go down that route again. That's why Duff couldn't get Alfie May when we got Duff as manager, because everybody expected Alfie May being a Barnsley player. 2-1 as well from Jed. 2-0 loss. Can't see you scoring, so poor. Hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong as well, pal. But I can't really argue against it. I don't know where you're coming from. It's it's awful. And I tell you, somebody else who I personally think's been poor in the last 2 or 3 weeks is Luke Connell. I know, you know, everybody loves him as a Barnsley player, but I'll be honest, I think he's been poor in Middle Park. I really do. I was surprised he started at Stevenage. In fact, I forgot they were playing against Stevenage. So, you know, he could be another one who might be sodding off in summer. Players seem to be getting worse, I've noticed. Yeah, I think, like I said, mate, I think a lot's just waiting for the season to end for them to go on holiday, come back and get the new clubs. They'll know who they're going to join already, players. They'll know the new clubs now. And I think that's a problem. But what can you do? We haven't got a squad big enough to put quality players in. And I'm not one of these who thinks it should be just under 23s because, you know, they're from Barnsley and they put effort in. Because overall, it's not good for younger players. It can absolutely destroy them, like it did with. I think Jallo deserves a try. I honestly do. I've said it past again. Same with Jallo. I think he's been a bit too young, too raw, and I think it can hurt him more starting and not doing very well. But I think he deserves a try because I'd pick him over Cosgrove any day. Players seem to be getting. Oh, I read that. McAtee as well. McAtee's been hit and miss. I mean, when he took McAtee off, I can't remember when it won our home game. Totally wrong substitution. and again, that only can go down to Collins. That, but yeah, I think McAtee's been hit and miss. But to me, I think you've got to start him. If I'm honest, how do you have Williams as captain if he's going to go? Well, I send this to Maddie. I think Williams got to be captain to try and put his sell value up. But if he's out of contract, that's going to be pointless now. So I don't know. I don't know, mate. Personally, I think next captain. I won't be surprised if it's Josh Earl. I think Josh Earl will make a good captain next season. But I don't know. We'll see. I think Williams has dropped off. I thought De Givney has looked average, to be honest, as well in the last couple of games. Really do. I've got a clue what's happened to my keyboard here. But yeah, it's all interesting. Well, like I say, you've got to give him that. It's it puts Ted Lasso into context at Barnsley. Trace, there's definitely a Ted Lasso thing going off there. But yeah, I suppose I've got to just believe football is life and all that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I personally think, just to sum up again, I personally think that we'll miss out on playoffs. Let me know if I'm wrong, right, or if you think being too harsh. I don't know. I hope to God I'm wrong. I want us to go up. I don't get the theory of stay down, rebuild. I want to. Why can't you go up and rebuild? I've never understood that. There's a bad stench at Barnsley at the main, mate. Yeah, there's something not right, mate. There's something not right. Williams dead mad shoes. Okay, mate. Got to go. Chat. Nice chat. At least you're in the playoffs for now. Yeah, we are, pal. We are. Like I say, it's just frustrating when we've been like 2 points off at second, and we've just pressed self-destruct button. But there's a lot of stuff going off, I think, it back that we don't know about. I definitely can't see Barnsley making it this season, mate. I can't, and it pains me to say that, because every game that we play, I'm wanting us to win, and I expect us to win. In my heart, but Barnsley's the best team in the world. I've always thought that, but this season and how we're playing, like I say, it's you just can't defend it at all. I don't try and remain as positive as I can, but I can't see how anybody can defend how we've been playing lately. It's been awful. The problem is the other teams around you are in form. Yeah, they're picking up form. Lincoln, especially. I thought they were brilliant at Oakwell when they were better side, without a doubt. I won't be surprised if they'll sneak last spot. Come on, you Reds, including Charlton. There you go, Lenny. Take care, all. All right, then, Jed. See you later. But yeah, I'll leave it there. If you've not already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, check Lenny's channel art. He does a good channel about Charlton Athletic. I put his video on my channel other week when we lost at the Valley. And yeah, it's like I said before, it's always good to see what other teams think. Since you've played us, it's all gone pear-shaped. Yeah, it has, mate. Yeah, Bolton. You're right. Like it was that game at Oakwell. It's not been same since when we drew against your lot. and I think that when summer has kicked off. I don't know what it is, but no, it's not looking good. Not looking good at the minute. We're not playing like we can. We have got really good players, but they're just not performing at the moment. And it does look like they've already got the sun oil on and the flip flops. Why change the style? That was getting you success. I think it's just because we ain't got as good players as we did last season. Collins, that we lost to Coventry goalkeeper, I always liked him. I knew he'd play higher at a higher level. Good sweeper keeper. All due respect to Roberts, he's not as good as Brad Collins. Kitchen, I think, we're missing characters like Kitchen, like Liam Kitchen. Anderson, who obviously has gone into Prem with Luton. And we've not replaced them correct. We've tried doing it on cheap again, ain't we? If we're all honest about it, and we've probably done well where we've got now, but I just think it's very frustrating that it has been a chance to get out of this league, and again we're making it hard work, but that's Barnsley through and through for you, that is. So, yeah, like I say, if you've not already done so, please like and subscribe. So to say this, mate, but I think Bolton will go in for Connell. I'd be surprised if they didn't. I've heard that before, pal, about Luke Connell. He's not been playing right well last couple of games. I think he's another one who's just dropped off. Again, does he know that he's going to be leaving? Probably. But yeah, I've heard that before, and it wouldn't surprise me. Is a saleable asset that we've got. He'll probably fancy sending Championship because I think if you'll make playoffs, I don't think you'll win it. I do actually think it'll be Derby that'll get second. That's my prediction anyway, and Bolton to hit playoffs. But yeah, won't surprise me, mate, if Connell goes to Bolton. But yeah, I'm going to get off. So thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody watching. Like I said, please like, subscribe if you've not already done so. Thanks to my main sponsors, Oakwell Sandwich and Barnsley Sport. And we have chats soon if don't pick up. All right, cheers, Sean. Yeah, like I said, mate, you'll have to come on channel one day or do a video, Sean. Sean's also got another YouTube channel about Reds as well, so check him out. See you later, Lenny. Good luck for Saturday, pal. For Charlton. Hope Charlton wins. But yeah, I'm going to get off. Until next time, everybody, take care. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.